Sagittarius, hi. So this is going to be a reading for May 19th through the 25th. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended at the end of the video. You can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Saggy. The overall energy for the reading, the Hermit. There's stuff happening. There's stuff happening here at a very deep level because you're very inward too. So, okay, let's see what's going on. In the recent past, the Three of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups. I feel like you were kind of waiting for something, and then at some point you're like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm not going to wait anymore. Okay. Okay. In the current situation, the Page of Cups, the Death card, the Chariot. It feels right to you to end something right about now. And it feels just aligned with everything that, you know, okay, I'm done. Okay, good. In the immediate future, the Ten of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, the Nine of Cups. Something that has been done, I'm assuming whatever you're ending there, kind of has a tendency to come back. Which could mean, okay, you may be changing your mind. Or the other energy that's at the other end of this, the receiving end of this done, is kind of like, hey, can we reconsider? You know, I think you're sticking to your guns. I think you're remaining quite firm in your decision though. But let's see. Either that or you're just gonna do what feels right in the moment, which is still good. Let's see the Hermit. The Tower, the Six of Wands, the Four of Cups. You're quite unpredictable in this reading, which is quite ironic because it's like a very steady, grounding, all put together type of an energy, and then there you go and do something. Like, what the fuck was that? You know, type of a deal, which you feel good about. So you could be making decisions or just kind of doing stuff out of the blue that kind of leaves even you in a sense of what the fuck. But it does feel good. And then there's a little bit of a caveat to it too. There's a little bit of you being a little upset with that type of an energy too. Just a tiny little bit. Almost like I shouldn't have done that maybe. Or something like that. I don't know. I kind of dig the energy. Especially because it's coming from the Hermit. It's like, dude, you got your shit together in there. Even though you look like blah, something, you know. So I don't know. Let's do the Three of Wands in the recent past. The Three of Swords, the Strength card, the Page of Cups. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what the hell that situation was, but it definitely kept you a little bit in place. Painful situation too. And again, I see you waiting and waiting and waiting, and then at some point, you're like, you know what? It kept me waiting long enough. I need to start doing something for myself here. So just, yeah. Let's do the Nine of Pentacles. The Moon, the Seven of Pentacles, the Page of Wands. There's a little bit of a sense of responsibility there. There's a little bit of sense of, you know, I got my shit together. I feel pretty good within myself. I feel stable. I need to take care of some loose ends while I'm also keeping myself open towards new possibilities. So it feels like you're leaning more and more into newer energies, or just kind of allowing yourself that freedom to just experiment all sorts of things, while you still take care of your shit, you know, the stable things in your life that need attendance, you know, maintenance or something. So okay, so this started for you a minute ago, this whole energy of you being or feeling like you're well put together there. For the Eight of Cups, you get the Emperor, the Two of Swords, the Ten of Cups. When it comes to, you know, that whole sense of love, is it going to show up for me? Is it not? Do they love me? Do they not? You know, type of, you're kind of, I don't think that's in your focus. At that time, when you started kind of stepping into this energy that I'm seeing here of having it all together and being quite, again, well put together there, and just opening up more and more to new experiences while still taking care of what needs to be taken care of. I don't see you necessarily going and chasing love, you know, like, okay, that's my priority. I gotta go and see what I can do about that. I also see a sense of you just knowing, though, that, you know what, that'll resolve itself. That'll be taken care of along the way. So that tells me that you've entered a space in which it's a lot about you and your growth, and that's about it for now. And then everything else is going to be taken care of along the way. Interesting. Let me do the Page of Cups. In the current situation, the King of Cups, the Six of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, you're kind of putting that on the back burner. I don't see you shutting that down, you know, this whole space of love in your life. I just see you kind of not making it your priority right now. Kind of setting it on the back burner and focusing on things that contribute to your personal development and growth. Okay. Cool. Cool. Let's do the Death card. The High Priestess, the Hermit, the Fool. You're actually going through a death process that doesn't look as scary as a death process might, usually. Apparently that's what this Death card in the middle of your reading is. A death process. You're shifting. You're in the middle of quite the important shift where your life might start looking very, very different all of a sudden. And I like the fact that it's not an overnighter thing, but it's not going on like a death process would for months and heavy and no. This time around it feels light. It feels like it's just right in the way of timing of things, you know, you opening up with your energy and so on and so forth. Like everything is aligned. Nice. This is a nice part of the death process. Cool. Let's do the Chariot. Your intuition is right there on point. I feel like you're all about it. For the Chariot, you get the Six of Pentacles, the King of Swords, the Seven of Cups. You're definitely paying attention to the universe because the universe is guiding you at every step here, apparently. And you're like, yeah. And I'm with it. I'm paying attention. It's like there's a constant energy exchange between you and the universe here. And it's opening up quite the doors for you when you do pay attention. And you're like, yeah. That's what I'm doing. Cool reading, man. Let's do the Ten of Swords. In the immediate future, the Magician, the Four of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles. There's an energy that slowly but surely wants to come back to something. And again, that could be you wanting to go back towards who knows what. That could be somebody else or something else as an energy that wants to return. I kind of see it as not being you. In all honesty, it could be, but and there's almost a sense of stubbornness that no matter how long it takes them to get there, they will. You know, whoever this is. Let me do the Wheel of Fortune. In the immediate future, the Sun, the Wheel of Fortune, the Chariot. Boy, you feel on cloud 9 here. You're like, you know when you may hear at times people saying, man, I feel like I'm on the right path. And you're like, what the fuck is that? What the fuck does that mean? That's you right there. Feeling like, And there's a sense of happiness that comes with that that's hard to describe if you've never been there. Well, you'll get there. You know? Like a full-on alignment with why you were brought on planet Earth, you know? All you're missing is the whole, you know, but I don't know. What the fuck? Why? There's so many things here, so many major arcanas. It's like you've got them all in one place. For the Nine of Cups in the immediate future, you get the World card, the Judgment card, the Hangman. Yeah, your life is going to completely change by the looks of it. And you're the one that's making that happen. That tells me that you are completely changing. And you are completely going as close as possible to your true self, the true version of who you are at this moment in time. Closest and closer to your true self here, which will reflect outside of yourself as your life completely changing. It's going to take a minute. You know, enjoy the ride, because I see you doing that. I see you just kind of standing back and just kind of letting it unfold, and it's fucking amazing. And it's like, wow, you know? So, know what the fuck you got going on, but keep on doing it. You're going there. You're definitely going there. And it's a beautiful place. And yeah, you're gonna feel it like you've never felt anything before in your life in the way it shows up here. It's amazing energies that I see in this reading piling up for you. Let me see what the universe has to close this off. The Ten of Pentacles, the King of Wands, the Two of Pentacles. There are some loose ends close to home. Maybe you are deciding, you know, I'll start going out in nature all the time, and I'll fucking travel the world or something, you know, and then, but you still got to take care of stuff at home, types of deals. So this is where you're still kind of trying to figure that part out, in which the things you already have that you want to keep and that are good for you, they still need maintenance, basically. No matter what you do, how many days, weeks, months, years you spend in nature or just traveling the world, this shit's still gotta be done. So that's the part in which I feel like you don't have it all sorted out quite yet, but I feel like you trust that it's gonna be sorted out through this process that's unfolding here. Good. Nice. Anyways, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.